Okay, so in this video we're talking about writing the equation of the circle. We're going to be given the radius and we're going to be given a point in the next example, but pretty much what we want to focus on is that the center is the origin. So these two examples are a little bit easier than what we'll do in the next video. So if the center is the origin, life gets easy. Let's look at example 12 first. We want to write the standard form of a circle with radius 3 and whose center is the origin. Anytime you see the origin, let's just be clear, that just means that the origin or the center is at 0, 0. Okay? Anytime you see that word origin, it just means you're at the point 0, 0. The standard form of a circle, that just means write the equation of a circle. And like we saw in the past video, the equation of a circle is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. Obviously, r is our radius. We're given that. No big deal. And since we know that the center is at the origin, we also know our h and our k. Now what we're going to do is plug in what we know. So I have x minus 0 squared plus y minus 0 squared equals 3 squared. And I want to clean this up as much as I can. So obviously I end up with x squared plus y squared, and then 3 squared is 9. So that's the equation of my circle with radius 3, whose center is at the origin. Very easy. Let's look at example 13. We want to write the standard form of the circle that passes through the point negative 6, 4, and whose center is the origin. So again, the center is the origin means my center is at 0, 0. So automatically I know my h and I know my k. The standard form of the circle, we're going to use the rule x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. So I know h and k, but unfortunately I'm not told anything about what my radius is. So I actually need to solve for my radius first. To do that, I want to plug in my x and my y into my equation and solve for r squared. So I'm going to plug in my x and my y, I'm going to plug in my h and k. The only thing that's going to be left over is my r. Okay, so I have negative 6 minus 0 squared plus 4 minus 0 squared equals r squared. I want to clean this up as much as I can, so I have negative 6 squared plus 4 squared equals r squared. And keep cleaning up as much as I can, so 36 plus 16 equals r squared. Again, clean up. 36 plus 16, that's 52. And if you can't do that in your head, it's always a good habit to go back and double check your simple arithmetic. Use the calculator. 36 plus 16, 52. Okay, it only takes an extra second. So 52 is my r squared. I could get what the actual radius is, r, but I don't really need to, because to complete this equation, all I need is r squared, which is what I have, r squared. So I have what I need to complete the equation, so why go farther? Okay? So now I have all the pieces I need. I have h and k, I have r squared. So now I'm ready to write the equation of the circle. So again, I want to plug in what I know. I have x minus 0 squared plus y minus 0 squared equals r squared, which was 52. Okay, again, r squared is already taken care of, so you don't square that again. I'm finished with it, so I'm done with that piece. All I need to do is clean this part up. So I end up with x squared plus y squared equals 52. And that's the equation of this circle here. The radius, if you did want to go farther, the radius, you would take the square root on each side. So r would be the square root of 52. Okay, so this is the equation of the circle whose radius is the square root of 52. Okay, which is going to be a really nasty decimal. Okay? And that's it for this video. So again, if the center of the circle is the origin, 0, 0, life is super easy. Plug in, no big deal. It doesn't get easier. In the next video, we're going to see what happens when the center is not the origin. Still pretty easy, but not as easy.